So, you've decided to dive into the world of fish keeping. Congratulations! But before you start picking out names like Bubbles or Finley, there's a crucial step you can't skip: cycling your fish tank. Think of it as setting up the plumbing before moving into a new house, essential for a happy, healthy aquatic environment. Let's break it down. Fish produce waste. That waste releases ammonia, which is toxic. Enter beneficial bacteria, our microscopic heroes. They convert ammonia into nitrites, still toxic, and then into nitrates, which are less harmful and can be managed with regular maintenance. This process is the nitrogen cycle, and establishing it in your tank is what we call cycling. It's the backbone of a healthy aquarium, ensuring that the water stays safe for your fish to thrive. Without it, you're essentially leaving your fish to swim in their own waste, which is as bad as it sounds. The nitrogen cycle relies on two main types of bacteria: nitrosomonas, which convert ammonia to nitrites, and nitrobacter, which turn nitrites into nitrates. These bacteria colonize surfaces in your tank, like the filter media, substrate, and decorations, creating a biological filter that works around the clock. Imagine moving into a house with no plumbing. Not pleasant, right? Similarly, introducing fish into an uncycled tank exposes them to harmful toxins. Cycling ensures a balanced environment where beneficial bacteria can thrive, keeping those toxins in check. Ammonia and nitrites can cause stress, illness, or even death in fish, so getting this step right is non-negotiable. A properly cycled tank not only protects your fish, but also reduces the maintenance burden later on, as the ecosystem becomes self-regulating to an extent. It's like investing time up front to save headaches down the road. Beyond fish health, cycling also stabilizes water chemistry. Fluctuations in ammonia or nitrite levels can wreak havoc on pH and other parameters, making it harder to maintain a consistent environment. By establishing the nitrogen cycle, you're creating a foundation for long-term success, whether you're keeping a single betta or a bustling community tank. It's the difference between a tank that survives and one that thrives. There are a few ways to cycle your tank, each with its pros and cons. Let's dive into the details. Fishless cycling. Add an ammonia source. Use pure ammonia or fish food to simulate waste. Household ammonia without additives like scents or surfactants or decomposing fish food mimics the waste fish would produce. Monitor levels. Regularly test for ammonia, nitrites, and nitrates. You're looking for ammonia to spike, then drop as nitrites rise, followed by nitrates appearing as nitrites decline. Wait it out. This process can take 4 to 8 weeks but is fish-friendly since no animals are exposed to toxic conditions. It's ideal for those who want to prioritize fish safety and have the patience to wait. Fishless cycling is often recommended for beginners because it's low risk. You can control the ammonia input precisely, avoiding the guesswork of fish waste. Start by adding enough ammonia to reach 2 to 4 parts per million, then test daily. Once you see nitrates and both ammonia and nitrites are at 0 parts per million, your tank is cycled. Introduce hardy fish. Species like danios, white cloud minnows, or certain tetras can withstand initial conditions. These fish produce waste to kickstart the cycle. Frequent water changes. Keep ammonia and nitrite levels low, below 0.5 ppm, to protect your fish. Daily 10 to 20% water changes are often necessary. Monitor closely. Regular testing is crucial to protect your fish. This method is riskier and requires diligence to prevent harm. Fish-in cycling is faster, often taking 3 to 6 weeks, but it's stressful for the fish. It's best reserved for situations where fishless cycling isn't an option, like when fish are already in the tank. If you go this route, choose hardy species and keep a close eye on water parameters to minimize harm. I am making a quick pause here to invite you to join over 1,000 subscribers to our weekly quick and cool fish facts. Just go to aquariumsource.com/subscribe and join us. Now let's talk about using established media. Seed your tank. Introduce filter media, substrate, or decorations from an established tank. These materials carry thriving colonies of beneficial bacteria. Accelerate the cycle. Beneficial bacteria are already present, speeding up the process to as little as 1 to 2 weeks. This method is the fastest, but requires access to an established tank. If you have a friend with a healthy aquarium or can get media from a trusted source, this is a great shortcut. Just ensure the media comes from a disease-free tank to avoid introducing pathogens. To successfully cycle your tank, gather the following. Liquid test kits, like the API Freshwater Master Test Kit, are more accurate than strips. It's important to monitor ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate levels to track your tank's progress. Water conditioners are essential to neutralize harmful chemicals like chlorine in tap water. Products such as Chem Prime also detoxify ammonia temporarily, offering some extra protection. Filters provide a surface for beneficial bacteria to colonize. Whether you choose sponge filters, canister filters, or hang-on-back filters, they all work well in maintaining a healthy tank environment. A heater maintains a stable temperature, typically around 78 to 82 degrees Fahrenheit, or 25 to 28 degrees Celsius, to optimize bacterial growth. Most beneficial bacteria thrive in warmer conditions. You might also consider a gravel vacuum for water changes, a bucket dedicated to aquarium use, and a source of ammonia for fishless cycling. Having these tools ready ensures you can monitor and adjust conditions effectively throughout the process. Here's what to expect during the cycling process, though timelines vary based on method, tank size, and conditions. Week 1. Ammonia levels rise as waste or an ammonia source is introduced. Beneficial bacteria begin to colonize, but levels may climb to 4 to 8 ppm. Week 2 to 3. Nitrites appear as nitrosomonas bacteria convert ammonia. Ammonia levels start to drop, but nitrites may spike, indicating the second stage of the cycle. Week 4 and beyond, nitrates form as nitrobacter bacteria convert nitrites. Once ammonia and nitrites consistently read 0 ppm and nitrates are present, typically 5 to 20 ppm, the cycle is complete. For fishless cycling, you may need to add ammonia periodically to maintain 2 to 4 parts per million until nitrites appear. In fish-in cycling, fish waste provides the ammonia, but frequent water changes are critical to keep levels safe. If using established media, you might see nitrates within days. Test daily or every other day to track progress, and don't rush. Cutting corners can destabilize the cycle. Once your tank is cycled, the work isn't over. To maintain a healthy nitrogen cycle, regular water changes. Remove excess nitrates with 10 to 25% water changes weekly. This keeps nitrates below 40 parts per million, ideally 10 to 20 parts per million for sensitive fish. Avoid overfeeding. Excess food breaks down into ammonia, overloading the bacterial colonies. Feed only what your fish can consume in 1 to 2 minutes. Monitor fish health. Unusual behavior like gasping, lethargy, or clamped fins can indicate water quality issues. Test immediately if you notice problems. Clean filters gently. Rinse filter media in tank water, not tap water, to preserve bacteria. Overcleaning can disrupt the cycle. Add live plants. Plants like anubias or Java fern absorb nitrates, helping maintain water quality. Check water parameters regularly. Even a cycled tank can experience spikes if something disrupts the bacterial balance, like a dead fish or overstocking. Cycling your tank might seem daunting, but it's a vital step in creating a thriving aquatic environment. Think of it as setting the stage for your fish to perform their best underwater ballet. A well-cycled tank is a stable ecosystem where fish can live long, healthy lives, and you can enjoy the beauty of your aquarium without constant worry. Patience during cycling pays off. Rushing can lead to stressed fish, unstable water conditions, and even crashes that wipe out your tank. Whether you choose fishless cycling for safety, fish-in cycling for speed, or seeded media for efficiency, stick to the process and trust your test kits. If you found this guide helpful, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and join our newsletter for more fish keeping tips. Drop a comment below and let us know what topics you'd like us to cover next. Maybe you're curious about choosing the right fish for your newly cycled tank or setting up a planted aquarium.